Space is often imagined as silent and empty. In reality, it is one of the most hostile environments for the human body. The single most critical difference between Earth and space is not distance or temperature, but the absence of atmospheric pressure. On Earth, a thick envelope of gases held by gravity stabilizes temperature, shields life from radiation to an extent, and, most importantly, maintains pressure that allows human physiology to function. Beyond this envelope, survival without protection is measured not in hours, but in seconds. At sea level, Earth's atmosphere exerts a pressure of about 101.3 kilopascals, or 1 atmosphere. Human bodies are adapted to this constant force, balanced internally by tissue and fluid pressure. As altitude increases, atmospheric pressure drops rapidly. In near-vacuum conditions, oxygen cannot enter the bloodstream efficiently, leading to hypoxia, while body fluids begin to vaporize, a phenomenon called ebullism. Loss of consciousness can occur within 10 to 15 seconds, followed quickly by death if pressure is not restored. Sudden exposure to vacuum triggers a cascade of failures. Gases expand rapidly in the lungs and tissues, oxygen delivery to the brain collapses, and bodily fluids begin to boil at normal body temperature above the Armstrong limit of roughly 19 kilometers altitude. Crucially, this process unfolds faster than human reaction time. In such scenarios, survival depends not on what astronauts do after decompression, but on whether protection already exists. Not all astronaut garments are the same. A flight suit offers fire resistance and limited environmental protection. A pressure suit, by contrast, is a specialized life support system. It provides artificial pressure, oxygen supply, ventilation, and thermal regulation. In spaceflight, pressure suits are designed to substitute for the spacecraft's life support envelope when that envelope fails. They transform the astronaut into a self-contained survival system. Spacesuits fall into two functional categories. EVA suits are used for spacewalks and include heavy thermal shielding, micrometeoroid protection, and mobility systems. IVA suits, or Intra-Vehicular Activity suits, are worn inside the spacecraft. Their role is not exploration, but rescue. IVA suits are specifically meant to protect astronauts during launch, ascent, re-entry, and descent, the phases where system failures are most catastrophic. Ascent and descent compress multiple hazards into a short time window: extreme vibration, high G-forces, rapid thermal changes, staging shocks, and complex separation events. Even a minor valve malfunction can trigger rapid cabin depressurization. At these moments, astronauts may have seconds, not minutes, to respond. This is why wearing IVA pressure suits during these phases is considered a non-negotiable safety baseline in human spaceflight. The importance of pressure suits was tragically demonstrated in 1971 during the Soyuz 11 mission. During re-entry, a pressure equalization valve opened prematurely at about 168 kilometers altitude, venting cabin air in under a minute. The 3 cosmonauts suffocated before they could manually close the valve. They remained the only humans to have died in space. This disaster fundamentally reshaped safety protocols, making pressure suits mandatory during ascent and descent. A typical IVA suit provides partial pressurization sufficient for survival, a continuous oxygen supply, carbon dioxide removal, and thermal control. It allows enough mobility for astronauts to operate controls and initiate emergency procedures. Importantly, the suit buys time to stabilize the spacecraft, isolate leaks, or abort the mission safely. In safety engineering terms, it converts a single-point failure into a survivable event. For Gaganyaan, India's first human spaceflight mission, EVA pressure suits are a critical element of crew safety. The choice to rely on proven EVA suit design philosophies underscores that human spaceflight is not just about launch vehicles, but about biomedical safety, human factors engineering, and institutional memory. At a broader level, pressurized suits reflect the ethics of exploration. When a state undertakes human spaceflight, safety becomes a matter of public accountability. In space, pressure is life, and a pressurized suit is not optional equipment. It is a moral and engineering necessity.